Hi guys, this is Forte. I have not been uploading video for a while. No face cam today. My camera is kind of broken. The trade idea I want to talk about today is actually crypto. It's Bitcoin, and I'm going to also just a quick update. I'm gonna be taking a break from making videos. Uh Probably not really a break since I upload video once every 2 months anyways at this point. So I probably will continue that frequency once a month or once every 2 months. It depends. But just a quick update for everybody. And also, no, don't share videos with your friends or family anymore. I have a feeling that this YouTube channel might suddenly blow up. I don't know why. But if it does blow up and we somehow gain a lot of traction, I will stop making videos. Because if I share too many of all the ideas here I trade on YouTube, I trade them myself, right? And if the video gets popular, if this YouTube channel gets too popular, the ideas will not work. I know this might sound super egotistic, and many people argue that, oh, Forte, there's no way for swing trade to not work just because you share an idea. Yes, it will, because when I post a video, people sees it, AI sees it, everybody sees it, and you don't know what. You have no idea how powerful the data, the AI that the big funds they use. They probably scan everything on the internet, and if anything works, that goes into their database. So I know a lot of my trades doesn't work. I have like a 10-20% win rate at this point for swings, but that 10-20% is so far keeping me alive. So please don't share your videos. Don't share any of my videos with family or friends. Just keep it to yourself. We're at 8,000 subscribers right now, and I think that's a good point. If we pass 10K, that's fine. But if we suddenly like blow up to like 20, 30,000, then that's a problem. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to take any videos down from my YouTube channel, but I will stop uploading if we get too popular. Anyways, let's get into today's idea. Bitcoin, it is breaking out from the all-time high of 112K. Now, I know this is mainly a stock trading channel, and I don't usually talk about cryptos. As a matter of fact, I did not buy cryptos. There are tons of other stocks that you could have bought. For example, like I didn't buy Riot because I think this stock is like, we pretty much sucked it dry in I believe it was 2021. I'm not sure why my my trading view has been asked these days, and it doesn't show me. Oh, never mind, it's here. Whoa, I'm crazy. Right here, I remember making the video and then actually posting it on YouTube, getting involved with this stock around November of 2020. You can probably find a video somewhere posted 5 years ago, and this stock went up like 8,000%. We didn't fully catch the move, but we got a decent chunk out of it. And it's been 5 years. I think something similar might happen, and probably not gonna lie in Mara nor Riot this time, right? I think I want to buy something newer, and I know it's an ETF, and it's also I think owned by BlackRock, but this ETF, first of all, the moment this ETF kind of like IPO'd, I did trade this one here up until the $40-ish, and I actually had a super small position, so I only made a small bit of gains. But I didn't think that was the big move, because prior to that, I think Bitcoin already was pretty exhausted. And also the name IBIT is a very good ticker. I know this sounds crazy, but there is a book written on ticker psychology. If a name is good, then there's a higher chance for this name to outperform other names, right? Like Riot and Mara has nothing to do with cryptos, but Bitcoin, for some reason, it rings a good bell. And second of all, the chart sets up very perfectly. If you take a look at it, we gone up 46%. It's essentially a Bitcoin leverage. That's the percentage movement is almost 5-1, right? So if Bitcoin goes up 1%, this thing goes up 5%. That's sort of the idea. And it's looking really good, and we broke out. I know this is a super late video, and you guys are probably like, Forte, this already got moving. Why are you sharing this? Because I'm only involved a very small share here on the breakout, and I had a pretty tight stop. Small share doesn't mean that I'm gonna make super crazy returns. I have 250 shares in it. You know, even if this thing doubles, I make what, 16K. That's good, but at this point in life, it doesn't really change my life anymore. So the reason I'm sharing is because if this thing does prove to be a decent runner, there's always going to be opportunity to add somewhere up the line, up here, because I think that this Bitcoin breakout might, if we do hold and it doesn't fail after like a 10% move, this thing could be a real runner. It could go parabolic, you never know. And I'm hoping to catch that is my goal. In also quick update on the my take on the recent market. I know that a lot of people are feeling FOMO, I think, getting involved in stocks, getting into faulty bases, garbage tickers. You feel the FOMO is the reason you feel the FOMO is because the Nasdaq and the S&P, they're hitting all-time high. And even though they're hitting all-time high, what I see across the board, I scan stocks manually. What I see is that stocks are actually failing breakouts. There are tons of stocks that fail breakouts, like RBRK. You know, we take a look at the weekly chart. It's breakout, we're failing. Right here, we kind of, I think, pretty sure this came back to the 10-day, 50-day moving average. We tried to recover it, but we still failed. Another one is what is it? Sure, I have so many and I just forgot about it. You know what? I'll share it maybe on Twitter or something. Do follow me on Twitter. I am pretty active on Twitter. And yeah, so don't feel FOMO. A lot of stocks are failing their breakouts. And if a true bull market were to happen, you'll be seeing breakouts work like every single time with follow through. What I mean by breakout not working, that doesn't mean breakout doesn't happen. Breakout does happen, and sometimes they go for a decent run. For example, in 2021 to 2022, the breakout runs about 10 to 11%, and you have to take profit at 10 to 11%. At max 15%, you have to take profit. It never goes up to 20%. In many books written by William O'Neill or other books, they always say take partial credits at 20%. And I think after the 2020 boom, too many people got into stock trading and too many people read those books, and they try to hold their position until it goes up to 20%. Now, when that happens, there's front runners will show up and you have to be the first one to adapt. So you have to take profit at 10, 11, 13%. If you didn't take any of those profits at 10, 11, 20% during the trading of 2021 to 2023 even, you're likely going to go sideways or you're going to lose money for the year. But this year, there's been some proven winners such as Sizzle, where the breakout happened around right here and it never failed. And here's another breakout for the parabolic move. This thing still, it got going, right? And we could recover from here. I'm not sure. The stock seems pretty exhausted. We have, ever since breakout, we're up like we have gone up 1,100%. That's very crazy move in 54 months. 54 weeks, I'm sorry. That's a year, right? So I think breakouts might start having crazy follow-throughs. That's just my idea, my thought. I'm not sure how true it is. We'll see. So far, there's been one good example. And in ELF was also a good example, like one good example from 2022 where a breakout actually doesn't fail. But it was extremely hard to catch because if you take a look at it, if you buy in at this breakout, it will break out, come back, and do a crossover turnaround. You have to, I think that's just how the market is right now. No, there's no more super clean breakouts. If you get in once, you get kicked out, you have to find a way to get in. And that's just how the market evolves, you know? Things are like this are not written in the books, but it will be in the books maybe in the next 10, 20 years. If I ever write a book, I'm never going to write a book on how to get in a stock because it's going to run out. It's going to age like milk in like 2 years. And anyways, with that being said, that's pretty much the only position I got. And it's a small position. I am expecting the stock to fail. Maybe we go up a little bit more and then we squat all the way down here and kicks me out. Who knows? Very likely. That's just how the market is right now. But if this does prove to be a decent stock that actually follows through, now what I mean by follow through is actually this thing breaking up over 20% and holding there, then in my book, that is going to be likely a big runner for the next upcoming years. But with that being said, if anybody were to write a book on this, then this thing likely will go to 20% and then fail, right? But I don't think there's been a book yet that's written on how stocks go up 20%. It's likely going to be a runner. Maybe there is, and I haven't read it. But as of right now, I don't think that's too crazy of information that everybody knows. So do keep in mind. So the key points today is that stocks, they break, and for the last couple years of the environment has been telling us to take profits at 10-11%. That's been the environment, and will that continue to be the environment? I'm not sure. And so far there's been signs that that might be changing. Therefore, in my opinion, the best way to trade is to get in every single position for every single setup with a very small size, like a size that you would not care. And then if it does prove to be a winner, then start adding to the size super aggressively. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will be back next time. I will likely not share too many trade ideas this year on YouTube. We'll be taking a little break. We'll be not taking a break from trading, just taking a break from YouTube. Like always, you know. So I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you guys have any questions, please ask me in the comment section or join my Discord and ask me there. And like I said, investing is risky. So please don't sue me. And I'm not saying that you should buy this stock. I'm just saying that this is what I got in. And also, I was going to say something, I forgot. Anyways, I don't remember. But what was I saying? Like, come to this. Oh, yeah. Please be aware of scammers. A lot of scammers in my Discord are using my username. I will not sell you anything. I do not sell a course. I think I'm pretty secretive with my trades, so I'm not gonna share it. Especially not when I'm 28 years old right now. I'm in my late 20s, in my prime. This is not the time for me to be sharing too much of what I do, right? But I am willing to share these ideas like this, like Bitcoin. I can make a video and it's gonna be lost in thousands of videos talking about Bitcoin. So I think we're pretty safe here. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for supporting, and I'll see you guys next time. And do not share this video with your family or friends. And yeah, don't even subscribe at this point. If you actually, you can't subscribe. It'd be easier for you to find my videos, right? But you know, don't share it anymore. I don't want to get bigger anymore.